Hello, in front of me I have Umidigi F2 and I'm gonna show you a few tricks you can use on this device. First, let's open the settings by tapping this icon right here. In the settings, let's select Smart Assistant. Here we have few options I want to show you. First, let's tap on System Navigation, and here we have three options. First one is Gesture Navigation, second one is 2-button navigation, and the last one is 3-button navigation. The 3-button navigation is the default one. Basically, it gives you these 3 buttons at the bottom. The one on the right is the Recent Apps button, the one in the middle is Home button, and the one on the left is the Back button. You can use the gesture navigation, tap on it to select it, and now, for example, to go back, swipe from the edge of the screen, like this. This arrow will appear, and when you release it, you will go back. Same goes for the left edge, like that. To open the recent apps, swipe from the bottom of the screen and hold in the middle, like that. And to go to home screen, just swipe upwards, like this. Okay. Here we have 2-button navigation. This will give you 2 buttons, home button and back button. Here we have back button. On the left side, just tap on it to go back, and home button, tap on it to go to home screen and swipe on it upwards like this to open the recent apps. Okay, let's go back. Another option is gesture operation, and here we have 2 things. First one is 3-pointer take screenshot. Basically, if you turn it on, you can take a screenshot by swiping down on the screen with 3 fingers, right? Like this. And you will take a screenshot. Second option is screenshot. This option allows you to use the super shot as default. I'm gonna show you what it means. Basically, if you take a screenshot, this menu will appear. Here you can edit it, basically. Let's take it again. You can draw on it by tapping on scroll. You can put sticker on it, like this, and you can also trim it. Basically, you can just select which area of the screenshot you want to save, like this. And right here you can also take a scroll shot if you have the option to, and then save by tapping the save button. Okay, let's go back. Another thing I want to show you is a split screen. Basically, to open it, go to the app that supports the split screen and swipe upwards with the 3 fingers again on the screen. I don't know how to show you this like this. The app will enter the split screen. As you can see, here you can use this border, or first let's open the another app that supports the split screen. Basically, find one. For example, Chrome should work. Let's open the Chrome. And as you can see, we have 2 apps on the screen now. And we can use them like this. You can close this menu or this mode by just grabbing this border between them, like this, and drag it to the top or the bottom of the screen. Okay, let's go back. Another thing is game mode. Let's tap on it and turn it on by tapping the slider. And here we have a few options. First one is game tool. If you turn it on, the floating button will be displayed when the game mode is turned on, and you can of course turn on and off every option right here. Another option is answer calls via speaker. Below we have block notifications. Here we have lock buttons. You can turn it on and off, of course. Then you have disable automatic brightness, and at the bottom we can add apps for game mode. Basically, tap on it and add any app from this list. Anything you want, basically. You can select games, for example, and then go back. You can also remove them from the list, as you can see, by tapping the remove. Let me try again. Oh, now it worked. Okay. Below we have voice wake. You can turn on this option and basically say, OK Google, wake screen, to wake up your screen. And you can turn it on and off right here. Okay. Let's go back, and here in the settings, scroll down, tap on the system, and here select gestures. And tap on jump to camera. This is a little trick I want to show you. Basically, you can open the camera up by pressing the power button twice. If you turn it on, you can just press the power button twice quickly to open the camera up, like this. And the last thing I want to show you is also a small trick. Basically, if you have problems with the connections like Wi-Fi or the mobile network, you can also always, turn on the airplane mode to disconnect from any Wi-Fi and cell phone towers. Wait for a minute or two, then turn it back on to reconnect to them, and hopefully it will fix your issues with the range, the internet, and the Wi-Fi. And that should be all. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving the like on the video.